Welcome to Jyinxx Plays
Attempts.
Hi guys, and welcome to Jyinxx Attempts to Play Dungeons & Dragons, War of Two Suns, a homebrew campaign by our DM Dallin, and here he is.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's session. We are playing our 8th game. Before we begin, I would like to make a couple disclaimers. For those of you at home, I hope you are all safe and sound. And as for content for the campaign and such, all art does not belong to me. It belongs to the internet, except for the character PCs. Those have been designed by our very own Izzy. And I would all like you to welcome The War of Two Suns, a homebrew D&D campaign of my own creation, starring Mira, our tiefling sorceress, Nora, our dwarf cleric, Edgar, our kinker rogue, Sylvia, our high elf ranger, and Omek, our turtle druid. Alright. As I switch over to the scene, I'll do a quick recap. The party has managed to discover a way to get inside of the ancient Gnomish temple, which they have been exploring for quite a bit, covering frozen corpses, frost-covered ruins, weird metallic surfaces, and strange pod full of creatures, coming across also a living brain known as an intellect devourer. They then stumble upon one of the chambers and discovered a very, very young-looking gnomish woman who has been named Tiki. She is very weak at this point as they start to carry her around to figure out what has happened. While they manage to come across what seems to be a storage chamber within the ruins, one of the walls was collapsed and covered in ice, and all of a sudden a small little group of ice mythics appeared out of nowhere, in which now the party is engaged in combat. And I would like everyone to click on your tokens and roll for initiative.
Crap.
Roll for initiative. Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Your nat 1 is still higher than than mine.
Because I get +3 to my initiative for roll first.
Do I still get advantage on my?
Oh, I was supposed to do advantage. Oh well, that's a good roll. I'm not going to complain.
Tiki is a non-combatant due to her status. So this will pretty much be also an escort mission, or a protecting the objective as Tiki. Sylvia, you are currently holding Tiki in your arms, but I will allow everyone to take one simple action. They can cast a spell on themselves, no attacks, or they can set something down or draw a weapon of your choice.
I'm going to attempt to place Tiki in the crates next to us.
Alright, so that is your action. I am also going to roll. While you guys are deciding what you want to do, I will be rolling initiative.
And I'm going to draw my bow if I can.
Alright, is there any other spells that you guys like to cast, buffs or whatnot?
Hunter's Mark on this one.
I would say that I'll have to wait on your turn because
Darn.
you'll be taking your action. For anyone else,
Would you count me assuming my druid form in action?
I'll allow it since you're coming in from the back. What would you like to change into?
Olmec turns into a direwolf.
Alright, So I'm going to put your token to the side, and you are now a large dire wolf.
Oh, wow.
Bork, bork.
Ooh, I have a potential new mount.
Alright, so
Mr. Nipples 2, Electric Boogaloo.
you will have full control over the dire wolf's movement. You have a bite attack, and that's about it. Any stats of it, you can pull out of your own resources, and I will roll for you in this case.
Quick question for the DM.
Yes,
Would these be considered humanoid, or are these elemental?
I cannot give you that information unless you make a roll for it.
Well, the favorite enemy, I guess, would apply if...
Would you pop it up real quick? Is that an action, or is that something...
Yeah, I'll pop it up. Not really sure. There it is.
Alright, and what is your favorite...
Humanoids, so probably not.
No, you will not have advantage on these. I will not tell you what they are, but I will say that does not count towards these creatures.
All I need to know.
Alright. Mira, Nora, Edgar, are there any actions? You're not allowed to make any movement actions, just like mage armor or like a
Oh,
little self
that's
buff.
a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so
But I have to roll a d20. I didn't know it counted for spells too, so thank God.
A 6.
alright, so that's a spell slot
Yep.
for your mage armor. And you now have boom. Nora and Edgar, is there anything you guys like to do before the combat begins?
I've already had my shield out. I'm just gonna pull out the warhammer, and that's it.
All right.
And I'll take out the my two frost daggers.
You also have a lantern out. Are you putting that to the side?
Yes, on the ground somewhere.
All right. So I would pretty much say that you set the lantern next to Tiki.
Tiki has my lantern. Tiki.
Tiki torch.
Pretty tiki torch. Damn it.
Ha ha ha.
Like a tiki lantern. But yes, if she had a giant stick, it would be a tiki torch.
I would pretty much say your torch is right here. Your Tiki. Your lantern is right there. All right. So, Mira, it is your go.
Oh. I'm gonna move. Now, what's this in the center? Is it a big hole or is it a pile of stuff? I thought you said it's a pile of stuff, right?
Technically, it is a large pile of debris and such. It looked like the roof of this area also collapsed, but
So
you
I
can...
would be able to shoot spells over it, though, right?
I would pretty much say, you can climb over it, but you will probably have a difficulty shooting past near the center. Like, you'll be able to get a good shot here, but anywhere in the middle, right here, will be unavoidable.
Then I am going to spells. Firebolt. That one.
The closest one.
The one that's in the front.
All right,
That
go
one.
ahead and give me an attack roll. That's a 7.
No.
As you try to cast fireballs, you notice that these things are very quick. Their movements themselves, they are a small creature of some sort. And you try to shoot right at them.
Okay.
They wisp around, leaving trails of frost. You still have a movement and a bonus action.
I'm going to kind of move this way. Oops, whoa, what's that? And then I'm going to hold my bonus action.
What bonus action would you like to hold?
Oh, I mean, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry.
Up next is one of the other ice Misfits. Let's see. It is the one up front that shot that you tried to shoot. And it
Hello?
I'm here. I am just moving. It is going to take 30 feet of flying. It's
Oh.
going to move right here. And then it's going to cast Frost Breath.
Oh! Delightful!
So that's 15 feet. I'm going to say it's going to do it like this way.
Do I get cover because I'm behind a bird?
No.
No, but I do need Edgar and Sylvia to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's easy.
Hey,
Fucking never mind.
Alright. Nope, you succeed.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so both of you will take half of this,
Oh.
as you both take at least 2 points of cold damage.
Oh. So. Shit! Oh. Oof.
quite nipply.
Did you just say nipply or nip?
Alright, and it's going to roll a d6. And it does not get its frost breath next turn. Okay. Omek, it is your go.
Okay. I have a movement speed of 50, so I'd like to go here.
Let me see. You will be going through a lot of allies. Also, this is a very narrow spot, so let me just check something real quick. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Alright, I will say the best area you can... Bless you. To get will be around this area. Unless you want to take the long way.
I do apologize.
I'll go here.
Which you'll be right here. Alright, so taking a quick movement past your allies.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. And what would you like to do?
I'm going to make a bite attack at this critter. So that is a d20 plus 5.
You also get advantage. So let me toggle that real quick. Oh, wait. That would be 11, and that's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, as you lunge forth, trying to bite at this small little creature, you think you almost had it, but it like flies up a bit, and it gives you a...
Oh, that's not
Alright,
cool.
it is now this one's turn. And it's gonna go, and it's gonna make a claw attack. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, you know what? This one is gonna pop up, and then it's going to spin around, as it's going to then cast Fog Cloud.
It can do what now?
1 second. All right, so 20 by 20. As it's going to cast it right here. Alright, so it's heavily obscured, so anyone who's making a range attack in this area will have disadvantage.
Yay.
Also, perception check would be made with disadvantage.
Now, if I have my rod and I have an advantage for perception, does it just go down to normal for me then?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So
Right then,
I
it
actually
is
have
now
advan-
going...
I could have advantage on my initiative rolls, but this is for next time.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time? You were kind of...
Natural Explorer allows me to have initiative or advantage on initiative as well as a few other benefits when we get attacked, but not worried about that right now.
We're a little past that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should have been mentioned
Hence-
before.
Yeah, I know. I didn't find out until recently. So I'm just going to see if I can't move on top of the pile and then over to this area. Since I'm not affected by difficult terrain.
Pop it up real quick. For the difficult terrain thing. See, you ignore difficult terrain. Alright, so your movement isn't reduced by half.
Yep. So I'd like to move here and then to here.
You gain the following benefits when traveling for an hour or more.
Yes, that's not relevant to the combat initiative. And I'd like to make an attack roll against this one, since it has not acted yet. But first, Hunter's Mark. And I will go ahead and burn the spell slot.
Alright. Hunter's Mark.
Yes. And with advantage, roll to attack
Would
with
you
longbow.
pop it up, your Hunter's Mark to confirm?
Yeah. It's gonna roll the damage though.
That's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
As long...
Not that one. The one in the back.
I don't think you'll have a line of sight because the boxes will be blocking it.
Can I stand on top of the box?
Do you have enough movement to climb over it?
Uh,
The box is about 10 feet high.
Darn. No, I wouldn't. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and mark that one then.
Alright then.
Do I still maintain advantage on my roll?
Unfortunately, that only applies if the creature hasn't taken its turn.
Okay. So, normal roll. Got it.
Actually, that would be with
Lung.
disadvantage because it is in the fog cloud.
Right. Yeah, longbow. 14?
14 will still hit.
All right then.
Yay.
4 plus, if you want to go ahead and add the 3 with Hunter's Mark on top of the 7.
I'll allow the 3.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 10 points of damage as you go forth, climbing over to debris and such. You move around, and then you see the creature peeking out just a bit of a fog cloud as you manage to get an arrow to shoot right through it.
Nice.
Takes 11 points. Actually, let me double check for something real quick. Check. Okay. That's your turn.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Edgar, it's your go.
Since I'm going to attack the one that tried attacking me. with frost breath.
Okay. Roll for normal.
Yeah, let's see.
You can also do sneak attack since you have an ally next to you.
I'll do that when if this hits. I think I do that.
All right, a 16 will hit.
Nice. Keep upgrading.
If you can roll the damage.
I just forget how to roll damage.
Okay, you go below where the roll is. You click the name.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
the sneak attack damage.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
all right. So the moment you get up and close to this thing, you manage to stab it. However, it doesn't seem affected by the cold damage, but you still manage to hit it in a good position as you shiv it right into its side, dealing a total of 13 points.
Nice. And now, let's see. And then let's see, I can disengage to get away from it. All right, here.
About right here. Next 5 feet.
I was also including my moves action.
Oh, that's where you want to move as well?
I do like right around here for the time being.
Okay.
Get
then.
away from it.
Alright, let's see, that's your movement. You still have a bonus action. No, you use your bonus action for the disengage. And is that where you're ending your turn?
I use my cunning actions to disengage.
Yes, we already confirmed that. Alright, so it is now the Ifmifet's turn. And it's this one in the back. And it's gonna fly right about here. And it's gonna go and claw at your hair.
Lovely hair.
Unfortunately, it rolled an 8 as it tries to go for your head. You manage to duck down, and it's hovering over you. Nora, it is your go.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What is Tiki? Is Tiki just sitting on the crate there over there?
Yes, she is sitting on the crate next to the lantern.
All right. I would like to move over to where she is, and I would like to hold my action to strike at any method that gets within range.
Okay, and that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, Mira, it is your go as you just see this big fog cloud and everyone around it seems to be attacked, and you see Nora and Edgar standing in front of Tiki. What do you do?
Now, firebolt, it goes around my teammates, right? Or
You
is
can
that...
shoot through.
Go
You can
ahead.
shoot through one friendly ally.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna hit firebolt on that one.
All right, that will be disadvantage because he's in the
Yep.
fog cloud.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Oh well.
Right, you try to get a good shot, but nothing seems to be working in this case. As you think you hit it, and you see some sparks hit on the very back. Let's see, it was this one who also casted the spell. Alright, it is now this one's turn. It has already taken its breath weapon, and it's gonna go forth And it's going to attack at the wolf. Does a 13 hit your AC, Olmec?
I believe the wolf's AC is 14.
Okay, yeah, it's a miss. So as it tries to swoop down and like claw at your face, you manage to just snap back in retaliation. It was very close, but not close enough. Olmec, it is your turn.
All right, well, I swing back at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me for normal. And actually, you know what? Here, I'll do it. Since you don't have access to it. I need to make sure to get you like a separate NPC sheet for your forms. I do apologize. That is a nat 1. Do you have inspiration you would like to use to turn it into a nat 20?
I don't think I have inspiration.
Would anyone else like to give them inspiration?
Yes, he can have mine.
All right, so critical hit. And let's see. Okay. This is piercing. Quadruple the damage. The target must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. On a fail, the target is paralyzed. Alright, so the damage. Yeah, that's dead. It
You don't need to do the damage calculation.
but that's also a bad thing because there's also something Mephits are very known for. So I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Did they blow up?
Yes, they blow up.
It's a
Oh.
good thing I got out of there then.
Is it my
Oh.
dex or the wolf's dex?
It is your wolf's dex. So your dex would be a +2 to your roll. And you are going to take 4 points of slashing on a failed save, or 2 points of slashing on a successful one.
All right, so it's a d20 plus 2.
Yes. And the DC is 10.
D20 plus 2.
Alright, well, that failed. So as you go forth, you launch, you start shaking this thing. You feel like you feel it crushing, but it's crushing too well, and all of a sudden, it bursts into shards, and you feel bits of it like shoot into your face. As the little ice shards take about 4 points. You know what it's like to bite into glass? Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Ow, that was a very descriptive. Ugh.
It is my job to be descriptive.
I know. I wasn't
Can I
saying
get
anything
my hit
negative.
points as the grade number?
Alright, this one is going to go ahead. It has actually not taken any combat actions. But it is going to do the same thing, and it's going to cast Frost Breath. And I need you to make me another saving throw.
Okay. So here's my d20
D20 plus 2.
plus 2, 6.
Unfortunately, that is a fail. The DC was a 10. As all of a sudden, you can just feel something else. Like, you feel like your fur starts to freeze up a bit. And chunks of ice just get stuck in your fur as you take 5 points of cold damage. And it is going to stay there. Sylvia, it is now your turn.
Aye, aye. Well, since this bastard's right in front of me now, he's flying, right?
He is about hovering over you just a bit.
How far would you say?
I can say that you are in range of melee with him.
Hmm.
He is a small, so he can be in your space.
I see. These are ice elementals.
Um,
You know what? Uh, I'm gonna do a grab.
you're going to grapple it.
No, I'm going to shopping grasp it.
Okay, that's a different kind of grab. Pop up the spell.
Oh, right. Wasn't supposed to roll with disadvantage.
I will say the 16 still counts. The 16 will hit. Roll me damage.
Bad touch.
4.
Okay, so you manage to, like, it's trying to go for your face and your hair, and then you get tired of it and your hands start to shock. You reach forth and you grab it by the neck.
Can I throw it?
No, that is not a grapple. That is just a shock.
Damn it. Okay. Can I do anything else?
Do you have a bonus action?
Not that I can utilize right now.
You can switch your hunter's mark over to the other one if that is possible.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Or is that only when it dies? Let me double check real quick.
I'm really not sure.
Favorite enemy, hunter's mark. Where's that damage? Okay. Only when it drops to 0. Alright.
Oh,
Yeah, so the other one
then
has
no.
to be dead, or else you have to spend a new spell slot to cast Hunter Mark on this one.
Okay, then no.
Alright, it is now Edgar's turn.
Question: if I were to say use an arrow against this one, would I still take disadvantage?
Yes, because you are shooting through the fog cloud.
And an ally.
Actually, the ally would not matter.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so this one also is disadvantage as well as this one.
Yes, because you are still
Okay.
have obscured vision due to the fog cloud.
Okay, I was just wondering if that counts for going past it as well. Thank you. Okay. I'll go right here. And start, be switching out take the turn to switch my weapons from the daggers to my short bow.
Okay, that will take an action if you're switching out weapons.
Just moving right there to do that. That'll be my turn.
Unless you are dropping your weapons and using those instead, I can pretty much see you doing that. But it does, unfortunately, apply to that in this case.
I don't have anything else to do going there, so I'm fine with just take my action for that then.
Okay, it is now this Ifnefet's turn, and it is going to go, and it's going to take a deep, deep breath, and it's also going to cast its frost breath at you, Sylvia.
Bitch!
All
Dex
right,
save.
so dexterity saving throw, DC 10. Let's go.
Fuck!
Fail, as you then get a face full of 4 points of cold damage.
You frosty bitch! I am going to rend you.
Nora, it is now your turn.
Is it possible for me to pick Tiki up and move her away from combat?
Yes, that will be an action in her movement.
I would like to pick her up and say, "Come on, let's get you a bit away from this action, so you don't get hit."
Seen anything like that before?
You haven't.
Probably good.
Alright, so did you want to move her that far or a little bit further?
No, that's good. That's actually good.
Okay. Did you want to take a bonus action to set her down?
Yes, please.
Alright, so that way she's still not in your arms.
Another tiki torch.
Alright, Mira, I believe it is your turn,
Mm,
as we are in round 3.
I'm gonna try to hit him again. This one.
Alright, disadvantage.
Yep. Spells, please. There we go. Oh, cool.
That will be a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. And I need to check something real quick.
Firebolt. It's like a finger pistol, but with fire.
Don't you just hit the name and it would bring it up, the damage? Why is it rolling that? 1 second.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh. Mm.
Or no,
You just gotta click on the name that's in the text chat.
I keep on forgetting that.
Sorry.
That's gonna disappear anyway.
There we go. 3.
Alright, it takes 6 points of fire damage as you notice that fire seems to be working pretty well against this guy, and it needs to make a constitution saving throw. And that's a fail, as you notice the fog cloud it casted no longer is applying, as you manage to melt off its nose.
Cool.
Oh, it's poor nose.
Alright,
Yeah.
you still have a bonus action and a movement action. What would you like to do?
Gonna take a few steps back, and then I'm gonna. That's all.
Alrighty then. Omek, it is your turn.
I take another swipe at this guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll me attack roll.
Could you do it?
Oh, right. I need to get this fixed. Alright, that's a 17. And it must make a strength saving throw. Actually, let's see if it even kills it first. Alright, that is 8 piercing. Alright, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! Yay! Here's my D20. 4. Total 4.
Alright, that's a fail. As you then take another 5 points of slashing damage, as all of a sudden it bursts in your mouth. Every time you bite into these things, they explode. You can just see your maw just dripping blood.
It's like a chew toy, but it chews back at you.
It's like biting into a light bulb.
Uh,
Alright, you still have your movement.
I'll hold. Or I will just stay put.
Sylvia, it is your turn.
Yes. All right, Frosty the fucking bitch. I'm going to dagger you. That'll hit, I
Okay.
assume.
Yes, it will. 23 will hit. Well, go ahead and roll me damage.
7 piercing.
Alright, let me double check real quick. 7 piercing as you just like shake off the frost in your hair. You pull out your dagger, you reach up, you grab it, and you stab it real quick as it flies back with a hole right into its abdomen. It is still alive though, bloodied but still alive.
Eat steel, you frosty bitch.
All right. Do you have another action you would like to do?
I'm going to. Is Cure Wounds a cantrip? I can't remember.
Cure Wounds is not a cantrip; it is a spell.
Ah, damn. Oh,
It
never
is
mind.
also an action spell.
I'm out of spells. So.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Edgar, it is your go.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move to right here, and I'm going to try to hit this one with my short bow.
Bless you.
Bless.
Okay.
Go
And I
ahead.
assume that's just normal
Um,
or disadvantage because it's Sylvia's in the way.
no, that's not disadvantage. But I think you also get sneak attack because there's
Oh,
an
dear.
ally next to it, and your bow
Okay.
is a finesse weapon, if I am not mistaken.
Let's
Yes,
see.
because anything dexterity counts as finesse.
All right, so go ahead. Roll me an attack roll, and you can add your sneak attack damage to it.
Okay, let's do this.
An 8 will miss.
I tried.
All right, so Sylvia, you just like you're trying to get another stab, and all of a sudden you see an arrow fly over your crown, and then hit right to the side of the box.
Oi!
As you look back and you see Edga pulling back the string of her short bow.
Don't you go stealing my kills.
That's not the response I was expecting.
This one frosty in my face. I want to kill it.
All right, Edga, you still have some movement, and you still have a bonus action.
I can't use those bonus actions. That bonus action for dodging and dash. No,
Dash,
I'm done.
move another 30 feet if you wish.
I'm good.
Okay. It is now the Ice Mephit's turn, and it's going to roll a d6 to get its breath weapon back. It failed. And in this case, it's going to try and claw at Sylvia again.
You what now? Oh.
As that is a 16. As all of a sudden it reaches over and starts to dig its claws into your ear and tugging it upwards with its wings. So you take a total of 5 damage, 4 slashing, and 1 cold, and you feel it like grazing up and like leave claw marks on it.
Ow!
It is pissed off that you stabbed it in the abdomen.
I'm going to stab it again.
Unfortunately, it's not
Not
your
right
turn.
now. I know.
Nora, it is your go as you just see them managing to take them all out except for one.
I would like to try something unique. I'm not sure if this will work, but I would like to go over to Mira and try and lift her up on my shoulders, give her a better view, as this is my attempt at using the help action.
Okay, I would pretty much say roll me athletics to lift her up. And Mira, do you accept being lifted up?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, I'm going to give you a better view. Oh, crap.
And at that point, right when that happens, when you try to pick up Mira, you figured your short little stout body would be a perfect support. However, you fall on a piece of ice. And,
Ooh, no.
Ah! Fuck!
Mira, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The DC is 7.
Dexterity. Oh, natural 20.
Your face then lands right into Nora's... no, your ass falls straight onto Nora's face. And she is now prone.
Ah!
Oops.
Apparently you're a lot more heavier than she expected.
Hey!
I tried.
Hey.
Alright, it's your go.
Alright, so for my
Mira.
bonus action, I'm gonna get off of Mira.
Unfortunately, she is still prone due to that fail.
Oh, that's fine. And I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna hit this thing with a firebolt. And you said the fog is gone, right?
Yes, so you do not have disadvantage anymore.
Oh. Okay, I tried.
Unfortunately, a 10 will miss as it hits the side of the crate, and you just see this Mephit still clawing at Sylvia's ear.
I tried.
It's fine.
Olmec,
There's a
it is
real
your
thing
turn.
for ears.
Olmec lets out a growl,
At
lunges,
least I'll have it.
and tries to bite this guy.
Alright, since you're large, you can easily jump on the ledge and start. Like a dog jumping on a huge sofa, trying to lunge at the chew toy. I need you to make me another attack roll.
Again, you need to do it.
God, I keep forgetting.
I believe he gets advantage due to back tactics.
Yes, he does, and that's a 24.
Hmm.
And that is 9 piercing. It is bloodied as you go forth and you manage to get it to stop flying, and it falls straight on the box. And you're like still like dragging it across the box. And you pull off its wings.
So do I rip out the stuffing?
Unfortunately, you see its body start to fracture a bit, and it's starting to get a little bit of a panic.
Captain!
Sylvia, it is your go.
Stab!
That will work, and I don't need you to roll me damage because I need both of you to roll me dexterity saving throws.
I made it commit die. I'm happy.
+2, 16.
Alright, so that will be another 2 points of slashing damage. Is right when you slam your dagger into it, you just see its face like. The explosion wasn't as big, but you just see shards of little ice sticking into your the bottom of your palm, and a little bit on Omek's claw.
Is this ice going to be permanent or something? Because
No,
if I can...
it melts.
Oh, I wanted to make jewelry out of it.
So 2 damages?
Yes, 2. Actually, no. Since you both succeed, that's only 1 point.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay.
And that is the end of combat.
Can I look into this chest now? Hello? I think Dallin.
I'm here. I'm here. As the room goes a bit quiet, and everyone's just taking a deep breath, having to fight those little buggers. Omek, do you stay in your animal form?
No, I would probably go back to being a turtle.
Alright, so you drop your beast form. I think you only had like you have no more beast shapes for today, I believe.
I think that sounds right.
Yep. As Tiki just like looks around the corner, it's like, are they gone?
Yes? Tiki, you don't happen to
Ow.
have any medical supplies in here, do you?
No. I mean,
Uh,
maybe.
Can
I
I...
have to look.
Ow! And I just slowly get up, rubbing the back of my head after falling down.
I would like to move... Start through them, if possible.
Alright. Omek, do you have any dark vision on you?
I don't think. Wait, I might be able to. No, I don't. But I can like light a torch. I think I made a torch.
There is light source in this room. Unfortunately, you will not be able to see anything else. But when you look in here at the edge, everything in this room seems to be frozen.
Okay.
Ugh. I'm gonna just slowly get up and head back over to Tiki.
I'm gonna take a look inside, see what can be found in these. Are any of them locked?
Thank you. Apparently there are some crates blocking this chest, and it's a little bit hard to reach towards it.
Can I climb?
Go ahead, roll me a athletics test to climb over the crates, or to try to move the crates.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Alright, so you easily manage to move over the boxes, and I can pretty much say you pull the chest out a little bit further.
All right, let's have a look at it. What would I roll?
If I may, can I start helping Tiki move over to wherever she needs to go?
Alright, do you bring her over here? Where do you bring her?
I'll bring her over to Sylvia. So I'll just swap places with her, actually.
I don't suppose she knows how to heal anything.
So I try to get me toward my lantern.
You start to move closer, you pick up your lantern, and Sylvia, if you'd like to roll an investigation check.
Sure. 13.
You look at this chest, and you notice that it has a weird lock to it. It looks as though a key can be put into this, but the keyhole itself is that of an X.
An X?
X marks the spot.
Hey, Edgar, come take a look at this.
I get moves around to get a better view of the chests over here. Yes?
Ever seen a lock like this?
No.
Think you can pick it?
I just shrugs, not knowing. Would any of my tools be able to work on this?
Roll me with your tools an intelligence check.
Give me a with my
Oh.
tools. Do this.
Basically, it's not a usual lock per se. It has a very unique key. It doesn't seem to have just a simple one. You can probably tell that it is possible. However, the design and framework of this chest is a little bit more different.
Tiki, do you know if you have a key for this?
You can tell that there are strange markings all over this chest. It's made of a dark iron of some sort, and it has these unique symbols all over.
Dark iron.
Can I cast detect magic on it?
Do
I
you
guess-
have any more spell slots?
I don't think I've used any spell slots.
Is this Nora speaking?
This is
No.
Omek.
Okay. You want to cast detect magic, pop it up, and
This does not bode well.
you detect a weird form of abjuration magic surrounding this chest. Roll me an arcane check with advantage, Olmec.
Okay. Core advantage. Arcana check. So I got a 22.
This chest is shrouded in mystery. The symbols itself seems to be more foreign in anything. It is definitely nothing from this plane. The markings seem to be that of either a war to protect it. You don't sense any evocation magic, but you believe that whatever is in this thing can possibly alter magic in some way. You detect it on the chest, but whenever you try to get a good closer look, it seems to be concealing something inside this. It is a very moderate.
While
Hey.
they're doing this, sorry. While they're doing this, do you mind if I do what I was planning to do before we ended last session, and start heading back to the main gate and say that close word that I asked Tiki about?
Tiki would look at you and such. What? Okay. I think it could work. I don't know. I don't know if anything still works around here. Then she looks at the chest and like she gets a little worried glance.
What's in the chest? Do you know?
I don't know what's inside. I remember my dad telling me that whatever's in there should be kept in there. He told me never to open it. He always had the key on him.
Well,
Well, let's search Dad's body.
did you say that out loud?
Buddy?
Oh,
Oh.
Bro,
My dad's
What?
dead?
we don't know that yet.
I mean, their incubation chambers were back where I was.
Oh. I'm sure it's fine. Let's keep moving.
But I was in
Yeah.
my dad's.
Can I possibly carry this chest?
Go ahead and roll me another athletics test.
Like, I'm saying that if I were to, I don't know, maybe borrow some rope and fashion a harness?
I would pretty much say if you're trying to drag it, it will take some time and it will make you encumbered due to your
Hmm.
strength.
Hmm.
So you will movement half movement if you're carrying this chest with a rope.
Did Tiki say that they used their dad's incubation chamber?
Oh.
Okay.
Is that what Tiki said?
I believe so.
Yeah, my father, I don't remember why, but he put me in there.
Where was yours originally?
It was in the room next door.
I think we should go check those chambers.
I mean, there was only like 3 of us.
You know what? You're gonna come with me, Tiki. We're gonna go and explore this frozen cave. Actually, no, it's probably best we go and check them.
And then she looks over at this doorway. What happened to the engine room?
I'm sorry, the what?
What's an engine?
It's where all the power in the place comes from.
Is it magic?
Dad said it ran on magic. It ran on a very big crystal.
Oh.
But those
I'm-
things came out of there, and it looks
going
like it
to-
all froze over.
I'm gonna pick up Tiki and we're gonna head in a little bit. We'll leave the chest here for now, since I don't imagine anything's gonna happen.
Alright, so as Eka picks up her lantern and carries it out, Nora, did you still want to go back and activate the word?
Yes. So I will take the time to wander
I
away
say
from the
we
party.
we should wait for her. Actually, I can go with Nora, or we should all go together, maybe.
I
I don't really want to split the party.
After
Well,
encountering those,
the main reason is we left. Remember, we left the door open
Yeah,
to
for the
here, and
bandits.
yeah, we don't want them to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Tiki, there were some.
Bad.
Before we came in here, there were some potentially bad people nearby us. So I just want to close the door and hopefully we can open it back up.
Okay, I mean, it should work. It's usually voice activated.
Okay. Um, do you want to come with us and you can try and do it? You speak Gnomish far better than I do.
I mean, we can head towards the headquarters chamber and see what's going on, but we're gonna need the power first. The door is usually powered by another source outside.
Well, then how did we get it to open?
I
That
don't know. That's what my
were
dad
the
do. He knew everything.
was. You said this place is powered on magic, right?
Dad said it was powered by crystals.
Those crystals look like sort of really tall.
I mean, sometimes I don't know.
Could it be those rocks outside, do you think?
I'm thinking that. Why don't we head to the doorway, take a peek, see if anyone's come in, and we'll try and close it.
She looks around a bit, and then she points at those giant orbs or batteries that we hooked up to things. And then there's the ore refiner that he used to make all the metal men.
I'm gonna just look at her a little confused. Metal men?
Yeah, my dad was a great and very, really good crafter as such. He made them to protect this place, but they're all kept up in the HQ area.
How heavy do those orb things look? Or how big do they look?
I would pretty much say they would fit in both your hands. Like, it would fit in your arms. It is about the size of a small keg.
Okay. Sylvia, you want to carry Tiki and I'll carry those orbs?
Yeah, probably would be easier time for me.
Are you okay being carried still?
I don't mind. I still can't feel my legs.
I can't feel a lot of things right now. I'm
Oh
going
no,
to-
your ear's bleeding.
I'm just going to casually flick my ear. Ow.
Here, just give me a sec, and I'm just gonna go over to her ear and just hold it, and I'm going to cast my last spell slot, Cure Wounds, on her.
Thank you.
Alright, cast Cure Wounds. As
Oh,
you
wow.
have your ear fully healed and any other injuries that you have.
All of them?
Well, up to 11 points.
Okay.
If you had any remaining damage beforehand, it is now gone.
There we go.
There, you should start feeling a bit better
Yes.
if you haven't already.
That was very nice. My dad had a very unique invention like that too.
You did?
It was a lot more painful.
Oh.
If he's still around here, I would love to have a very long conversation about
Does that mean he was
just everything.
Oh,
So-
he likes to talk a lot, but he says it was make sure that no one else was supposed to get inside here.
Well, we're gonna try and make sure no one else gets inside here, and if anything, we'll leave when this is over. Honestly,
I want to make sure my dad and my family is okay.
Well, we can hope they are.
I had
We'll
my
try-
dad and my stepmom.
Your who?
My dad, my stepmom, and I think I had a little sister.
we'll try and find them as we're heading around here. We haven't found anyone else yet, but then again, we haven't
Really?
gotten access to many other places.
Sylvia's going to turn her
There's
head
a-
a little bit and just quietly cough.
There's a lot of places here. A lot of places here we haven't seen yet, so they could be in a lot of those places, and we don't know where anything is here. You know this better than we do.
Sylvia, roll me a perception check.
Okay. 19.
Tiki looks a little bit familiar.
I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. I'm the only one that investigated those pods.
No. She looked like someone you remember at the village.
Damn it, Tom.
Yeah. Someone from the. Oh. Oh.
A very older gentleman that you happen to be pestering for a certain potion.
Oh my god! Well, I got good news for you, kid. Your dad's alive.
Well, we don't know that. Don't say that.
No, I do, though.
He's alive?
At least I think it's your dad. Looks a lot like you. Makes potions.
Does he have a bald head, a big gray beard, and likes to talk a lot?
Boy, howdy.
Do you think my sister and my stepmom is still there too?
What did they look like?
My sister had pink hair. My stepmom, I mean, she wasn't gnomish, but she was pretty tall.
Any other descriptions?
She had green hair.
Do I
And
know
she
anyone?
was like as tall as her. She points over to Nora.
Do I know anyone with green hair?
I don't remember.
Roll me a
anybody.
history check.
19.
19. No, you don't quite remember any gnomes or anyone of that stature and green hair.
Not that I can remember particularly, but I at least know that your dad's around. Unfortunately, the village is currently occupied by a bunch of ne'er-do-well. We didn't exactly leave on the best terms when we left them to die at the hands of the, I didn't mean the civilization. I didn't mean the people. I meant the fucking bad guys.
My dad is under control by bad guys?
For the moment.
Did the evil octopuses took him?
Not octopuses. I mean, actually, I don't suppose I've actually ever. You know what? You know what, kid? I didn't actually run any investigations on them. They could be octopus people.
Oh no! No!
They could be using us. They could be using you guys.
Dad told me they like to eat your brains.
I
No!
think they just wanted to eat something else.
I'm gonna just walk over and just bop her on the head, just very
Ah!
lightly.
Why?
No.
But my
They don't-
conspiracy theories.
They are not octopus heads. They are,
Jesus Christ.
well, they're a little dumb still, but
See?
well, it spreads a little bit and just step away from you.
You wouldn't say that the octopus people would become more intelligent if they ate your brain, right?
Oh, my
I'm trying to learn about this new species.
A bit too
Let's-
much.
Let's start heading out. Come on.
I remember Dad said they were from tomorrow.
Tomorrow. The future?
Yeah, the future. That's why we came here and hid away.
Tiki, do you have any idea what is in this chest?
No.
We're bringing it with us.
Now, we can come back for it. It's
I do not
We have-
trust it within this confines with no one in here. Besides monsters.
Dad said he had to keep it hidden in here.
it'll be fine here. There's no one else here yet, and let's
Let's make
go
sure
to the
it
front
stays
and
that-
try and keep it that way. Yes, thank you,
Fair
Mira.
enough. Let's go.
If you want, we could always take it and put it like right here behind all these boxes. If that'd make you feel better. I bet
It
it'd
would.
probably be better hidden.
That's not a terrible idea. Mira, do you want to give me a hand just pushing it back there?
All right.
Okay.
Eka, as your light begins to shine just a bit more, you notice that till the room next door is completely frozen over, and I think you see a little bit of shard of a jagged crystal sticking out of what seems to be like a metallic circuit-like pattern of a wall.
Gets interested by this and goes to investigate inside the room further to see more. No one else going to join Egda? Ooh. Assume these are blast marks or something.
We must seal
Uh,
somewhere.
Basically, you notice that there are giant nodes of crystals growing out the walls, like weird metals in different shapes. You think you also see some jewelry in there, like square jewelry and whatnot. And over here, there seem to be large burrowed holes coming from underground.
Like mole holes type of stuff.
You have to roll me investigation.
Like when you say burrowed holes.
It looks as though something's been digging through here.
Hmm.
Guy goes to investigate one of these holes from a distance.
Alright, roll me investigation check. As everyone quickly notices that Ekka's light that was shining in this room has now faded quicker into what seems to be the chamber next door. As Sylvia starts to head towards the other way.
Mira,
Mm-hmm.
can you go find Egga and keep her safe, please?
Yeah, I can definitely do that. At least I'll do my best.
Olmec, can you go too, please? Keep Mira safe. Mira keeps Egga safe. You keep her safe.
Who keep Omek safe?
You keep yourself safe. You are Olmec. And I'll just quickly grab the two orb things and hustle back after Sylvia.
Roll me a strength test.
Okay. $19.
As you manage to pick up one of these things,
Okay.
and it is quite heavy, but you manage to be able to carry it.
All right. You're it's sort of just an awkward waddle after them.
Waddle.
This is heavier than I thought it was.
Yeah, you take your time following Sylvia as she starts to piggyback Tiki. And the rest of you start to enter into this frozen chamber. And Omek, your eyes begin to highlight around the crystals and such. You can sense there is a strong, odd fluctuation of magic within them. As in, there seem to be feeding off what seems to be lines of magical energy surging through these walls.
What did my investigation do?
As you get closer to the hole and such, you can tell that this hole has been dug out for a very long time ago, and there seems to be no sign of any other living creature that has used these tunnels in quite a while.
Good.
Mira, right when you step into this room, all of a sudden, your mage armor starts to disappear,
Mm.
and your rod seems to not be working for some reason.
Yeah, guys, I think we should probably check this out in a little bit with the whole group. My
Notification
magics seem kind of like acting up. Let's go to the front and we'll come back here with the whole group. I don't feel
Almec,
comfortable in here with just the three of us.
you also begin to feel your magical senses from your sight start to fade away as well the moment you get closer into this room. As all your enchantments have been removed.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back out of the room. I want to see if my magic stuff comes back.
Apparently not.
Mm.
The wand, however, starts to work up again. But whatever enchantment you had on you seemed to have faded a bit.
Okay, guys, let's go catch up with Sylvia and Nora. Please. Please?
Hypno, Edgar, do you reply to Mira's?
Begging?
Omic agrees this place is powerful. So he
Edgar
backs up.
decides to go along with because she needs people to back her up, and those people are leaving.
Sorry.
Also, is this a wall? Is this like black line a wall or something?
No, it's not a wall. It is actually the roof of this area has collapsed and landed on top of it. But there's no hole. It just seems to be a huge chunk of that area seems to have collapsed.
Yeah. I can tell that by that, but like there's just that. I think there's this black line that's been going across.
I think it's just a texture issue.
Maybe.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Hey, T, can you say those words?
Yeah. What words?
The words
Oh.
for clothes.
Alright, so you guys follow back as you start to see Nora waddling out of the room.
This is
Whoa.
out here. Yeah.
Oops.
Alright, Sylvia,
You're
as
moving us.
you start to enter this room, Tiki looks about and is like, everything's frozen.
And it hurts to touch.
It really has been 300 years.
Is that the life expectancy of the containers?
She then looks over at the open doorway where the stair leads and such. We'll have to go a little bit further up.
Oh boy. Stairs. I'm gonna start taking them one step at a time.
Alright, Sylvia,
Hmm.
roll me a perception check.
Alright. Let me see. anything.
I see, elf.
12.
I have keen senses, so I gain a +2 competence bonus on perception checks in no light. So,
Right. It is completely
14.
black outside as the night has fallen quicker than it should have. And Tiki pulls off her necklace and holds it up to what seems to be another circle on the wall next to the stairs. And then all of a sudden, the big, large door closes. And you guys are now left in darkness. I don't like it in the dark.
Don't worry.
Doesn't she
Survive.
have dark vision?
Does not, apparently.
Oh, I thought gnomes did.
In my Dungeoneer's pack, would I have a torch?
One second.
Okay.
She then says, I think your torch is in your backpack.
You can go ahead and light it, as long as you don't set my hair on fire.
I don't know how.
Can you reach it?
And then she's a little bit confused.
In my backpack, that is under your legs.
You're asking a very fragile little girl
It's a torch! She can hold it!
who's been in cryogenesis. Yeah.
You're asking her to make a complex contortion movement.
Fine. I'm going to set her down, and I'm going to grab my torch and light it for her. Can I place the torch, like, in the arms of the statue?
It is currently holding what seems to be a sword of some sort.
Can I... Are there, like, any grooves in the armor that I can stick it in?
She just looks around. Usually there'd be a lot of light in here.
Well, from what you're telling me, it doesn't sound like there's actually a lot of this power that you mentioned left.
It was in the other room where your friends went. As Nora, which direction are you heading with that large battery?
I'm gonna try and head to the central chamber.
Okay.
Just while
Yeah, you're taking quite a while as everyone's starting to pass you up.
Sylvia! Yeah, this is heavy! Did you get the door?
Yeah, we got the door. It's closed.
Right, did you guys want to take a quick 2-minute break?
Yeah, sure.
Can?
That works for me.
That way you guys can plan out, go to the bathroom, take care of some things. And I will be right back.
So, I suppose our current plan of attack would probably be to go into the room behind us.
Yeah, we haven't been in there yet.
Yeah. See what all
Well-
is available in there. We know
There's
that...
that. There is that. There's the option of finishing checking the engine room. What would you guys prefer to do? Because we've got those two options, basically.
It would be a good idea to make sure there's no hostiles in this room first, because we already can probably guess that something hinky's been going on in engine room. And losing magic abilities in a... what I can only guess is a magic nullifying room. Probably not a best call of action at the moment.
Okay.
Just me.
To unlock the door, so
I think I'm the only one that doesn't really use magic besides my daggers.
Yeah, I don't use magic unless it's for healing myself or the shocking grasp or hunter's mark.
Everyone else has spells and stuff, and I just have stab. Or
Well,
shoot.
I've burned through my spells for the day, so I don't actually have any
Same.
more unless it's a ritual.
But we
Or,
also can't really take a long rest.
Just take a long rest in one of those incubators. Yeah.
Let me
You'll
just go
totally come
scooch
back.
over the corpse.
No, the one that we got the one we got Tiki out of.
I don't think it would fit. I mean, it looks like it's sized to fit me, but at the same time,
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Can we just leave you there?
we are in a future land. No,
Do you have
5
the-
years?
no, you can leave me in there. I'll be there for 200 years. Come back, everyone's going to be dead, and I'm just going to go. What is this new world?
It's a world
A whole
without
new world.
And what a terrible world it would be. What is the average life expectancy of a tiefling?
I think it's a normal human, but Mira's kind of a different case.
Fair enough.
There's some stuff going on.
There's some hinky.
There's some craziness.
You're what, 100 and
Hinky.
something?
It's not. She's not supposed to. She's actually more like 20. I have to change her ref sheet. That was before I realized tiefling life stuff. That was me just like taking a stab in the dark. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I never thought I'd actually use her as a character.
Oh, good. So I'm a cradle robber.
Yeah.
I'm 100 and something years old.
We need to call the FBI on you.
Look, it's not that weird, okay?
All right, why don't you take a seat over here?
It's not that weird, I
That's what they
swear.
all say.
Elves live
That's what
to
they all say.
500 years!
Sure, that's what they say.
God damn it. Great!
You know, you have taken 20 more.
I'm gonna be 20 years older. Christ, I'm so old, apparently. How old is everyone else in the party?
Normal age.
Nora is, I think, the only one that would actually come close to me, if any possibility.
I thought the turtle would be.
I
Well,
forget
is it
what the turtle is.
How long does a turtle live?
Turtles live for a minute.
Oh, that's
Live for-
unfortunate.
It's
They
been a
live for
decade.
several hot minutes.
59, 58, 57.
How long do gnolls live? 11 days! How old are you? 11 days!
11 days!
Oh no!
Hey, it's dark down here!
Oh no!
That's the only line I know from that, from Critical Role and the cookie one, and that's about it. And those are the best.
Solid line. It's a solid line. Oh. Cross domain escalation visual. The fuck? Air Force. What are you doing?
Alright, I am back. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, we'd like to investigate this room if at all possible, because it still seems like it has some emergency power.
Which room were you referring to?
On ping.
The one you guys came from before?
No. The
The one that
control room.
the one that everyone was trying to get into initially, where it was just that circular lens thing, and everyone was crowding around it initially. In the main
Alright.
room.
So, as you guys start to make your way over in this general direction, you look at the door once again. Nora, are you still carrying that huge battery with you?
Yep.
Alright.
Heavy. Sitting down.
Way to work those strong arms. It feels weird coming out of her mouth.
Yep. It's strong. Ugh. Wow, this is heavier than I thought it was.
So you work with metal forgers all day.
Yes, but that means I hit things. I don't carry things all the time.
Hmm. 2 different muscle sets, I guess. Actually, would I know anything about anatomy? Would we know about anatomy in this time setting? Other than
Anatomy?
other than what can be garnered from dissecting a corpse, like hunting?
I mean, if you're a wizard and you've done necromancy and such, I would say yes.
But we as laypersons may not.
What I'm sorry, I got lost for a moment. What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm just curious if I would know that about muscle groups.
Are you proficient with medicines?
Uh, so I guess not. That was really sidetracked, sorry.
Okay then.
Yeah, let's open this door.
So, you gaze upon the door itself. What do you guys try to do?
Well, Tiki, you know how to open this, right?
I do, but it's usually my dad or my stepmom.
To be fair, your dad is currently available.
I don't know. I really
Let me
don't
put
know.
it this way. You are queen of the castle right now.
That doesn't really help.
Can you at least give it a try? You said you saw them do it a couple times. There's no pressure. We could always go explore somewhere else, guys. Like, don't pressure the poor girl.
That's fair.
I mean, insight check.
Who, me?
Oh,
Anyone who is speaking aloud right now.
insight. 18.
You notice that every time you mention like she can't do anything, she starts to feel bad about herself. Like,
You do this.
I'm sorry. I wish I could
couldn't do
help. I mean, oh, did we lose Hypno?
I'm just cycling my game. It's derping.
Okay, just double checking. She then tries to reach forward to pull up her pendant and to hold it up to the door, and then all of a sudden the lights from before start to flash the same red textures. It says it's malfunctioning. It needs power.
I'm
Well,
going to look at the battery.
will this work? Do you know how to? It won't. Okay.
I mean, there's a bigger battery. My dad said there was a generator that powered everything.
Do you know
It
where?
takes those smaller ones, though, to jumpstart it.
Oh.
I think meta knowledge. I think I think Dallin's trying to convince us to go into the scary, magic, not good room.
Fair enough.
Is that
Alright, Nora, use those muscles.
We can try to go through the other way.
Other way? What other way?
She points over in this direction.
Alright. I'm game.
I'm gonna elbow her or cough so she looks at me and I kind of like gesture. Hey, remember what's in there? There's like
It's a different way.
there's dead bodies in that room though.
Uh,
I don't say that out loud, but like,
I'm just... Yeah... Do I have any cloth on me that I can, like, cover her eyes with?
At that point, she like gets concerned. Dead bodies?
Oh no, I was motioning that. I wasn't saying it. Like,
Just make an image of the noose.
Actually, roll me an insight check.
Who?
You, Mira.
Okay, I just want to make sure. That's good. I don't have good. Wait. Oh, I have advantage on wisdom rolls. Oh, that's checks. That counts for this, right?
No.
That's for
Unfortunate.
perception, not wisdom.
Oh, see, I have advantage on wisdom and perception checks because of the rod of alertness is what I have written down.
I think that was mostly for perception. Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, that is specifically for perception.
Oh, why do I have advantage on wisdom? Okay, never mind. I just...
Okay.
Okay.
It's based on the perception wisdom check.
Okay,
It's not
I
wisdom
must
in
have.
itself.
My bad. I'm sorry.
And initiative rolls. You also have advantage
There we
on
go.
initiative rolls. You also can cast spells. You also have a protective aura if you plant this on the ground.
15 for the insight.
Could have sworn you didn't really say that out loud.
Hmm.
You being very discreet about it as well.
How did you know?
I heard her.
Heard her?
I heard her. I don't know. I
I'm
can hear
going-
everybody, and all your mouths aren't moving.
What?
I'm gonna try something. And I'm just gonna say in my mind, say something really loud and say, "What's that over there?" Just in my head. And
Are you
just-
looking in a direction?
Yeah, and I'm going to point at the broken cylinder that's over here.
She looks at the direction where you're pointing.
And I'm gonna just. Do I notice her looking over there?
You did point in that general direction.
You shouldn't have pointed.
I
Oh
did
my
point.
god.
It's one of those big cylinder thingies that Dad said contained a lot of chemicals.
She can read our minds, can't she?
So, I didn't actually say that with my mouth.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I didn't speak common verbally.
I'm going to imagine what I saw in those cryopods and see how she reacts.
Okay, I can't stop you because you're in your mind.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I'm going to think about the cryopods instinctively.
Oh boy.
How does she respond?
Oh boy.
She's not really looking at you at the moment. She's just looking about and everything. It's like, I don't know what to do.
Well,
Why is everybody thinking weird things about me?
How can
you possess a very, how do we put
Unique ability.
yes.
how can you read our minds?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just asking. Is that a
I think
normal
it's cool.
Is it normal?
thing? But did other people, your family, have this ability?
No,
Did you have it before you went to sleep?
I don't know.
Okay.
I still think it's
Is
neat. Although you're going to have to not look at me whenever I'm looking at Mira.
Are you thinking about
Come
that
on.
right now?
come on. Let's go check out that other room.
The DM has asked, and I must respond. The answer is yes.
Why are you looking at the blue lady's boobies?
Oh my god. Mira's gonna like cover herself all awkwardly.
Oh. She's just gonna turn red and quickly start walking with the child on her. Come on, Tiki, we're going somewhere else.
Why are you blushing?
Don't
you
worry about it.
Hey, Edgar, can you, or Mira, or Olmec, or can one of you guys help me carry this? This is actually a little heavier than I thought it would be.
I would say if someone would assist you, you both would have to travel together, and it would be at normal speed.
I am a -1 for strength, so I would suggest
But-
somebody else do it.
I'll do it.
Ega has 0, so.
Olmec is a 300-pound turtle. He can carry one.
All right, come on, Olmec. Let's get this thing moving.
Man.
We're-
Tiki, I'd like to conduct a test.
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes and focus on me.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Because I want to see if she can see through my eyes. This is going to be an interesting test. 13?
She closes her eyes, and she tries to think. I don't see anything. It's all dark now.
Hmm.
You scared her by showing her my boobs.
Hush. So you can't see anything?
No. Can I open my eyes?
Can you... I'm going to try and say it
I-
without speaking. Can you hear me?
I mean, I can still hear you. You keep talking.
But I'm not opening my mouth. So you can hear us, but you can't see through us.
Now, question. You never said that you were thinking this. You're still speaking
Yeah,
aloud.
no, I did say that I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Okay. I don't know what part you were thinking, though.
Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? That's what he thought aloud.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yes. So, in this case, I say everyone roll me an intelligence check.
Nat 1.
No, this is crazy talk, and you do not believe in it. It doesn't exist.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, 17. I'm smart.
Clearly, she's using a spell.
This is not something of God's work.
Oh, whoops.
That is a
Sorry.
3.
Abby.
Sylvia, you have a hunch that maybe, just maybe, she's just very, very lucky with reading people's.
You know what? I'm actually going to spend that inspiration on that, because I want to know this. This is important.
You have heard of tales of people of your kind who have dabbled in magic in order to delve upon someone's own inner thoughts, to read their surface thoughts and so forth. This is very common within the Gnomons for some Gnomos people, but that technique was lost long ago.
My God. Whoever that is.
Eka, she can read people's minds. The room is over there, and then she points in that general direction. The room over there is where our recreational records are.
Recreation.
Yes, it's where. And then the moment starts to look inside the room.
She can't see. She doesn't have dark vision. Oh, right. I'm carrying a torch.
Nice job.
Ah, shut up.
Clap, clap.
As the lights begin to flicker off your torch, and then she looks inside, and then she starts to get very sad. I
Yeah.
used to play in here.
Well, we can clean it up a little. I don't suppose you have any pickaxe, do you?
I don't want to go in here.
Do you remember what the mural said?
She like holds her head against the back of your hair, and she doesn't even want to look in there.
Sylvia,
Yeah.
you're going the wrong way.
What do you mean, wrong way?
This way.
Door,
What?
door.
Which door?
I'm pointing down the hallway.
Oh, I thought she was pointing this way. Oh, my bad. This doesn't look like it would connect with the other room, though.
This whole place feels like a maze. I don't know where anything connects at this point.
There's only
Hmm.
4 sections. 5, 6.
Why did the number keep going up?
7.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to pat her on the head. It's okay.
I don't know. At that point, as you start to carry her towards the doorway, you can see that there's a little bit of frost covering this panel. It seems to
Mm.
be coming from the other side.
I'm going to tap on it with my hatchet.
You drop the torch.
I can't dual wield.
Well, I mean, you have a little girl on your back, and she's able to, like, wrap her arms around your neck.
That's fair enough.
Unless you're, like, trying to keep her held up with one hand with a torch.
But I don't imagine that she can choke me right now.
Well, I mean, she's not choking you. She's got, like, her arms wrapped around your shoulders.
Yeah.
Technically, she's doing a Yoda backpack situation, but
Yeah,
she's not
so-
in the backpack.
I want to, like, try and tap on the door.
Ting ting. A little bit of frost falls down to the ground as you hear a slight little echo from the other side. I hear! And at that point, she gives you her necklace.
I will take it, and I will look for the quote-unquote key hole.
Alright, you manage to see the same little insignia orb on the door, and you lift it up to show it, and then it quickly scans it with a blue light.
Oh, neat.
And this is
What
what
do
you
my
see.
elven eye? Oh.
Hey, this is that room that's horrifying. I'm going to, guys, I just want to let you know when I walked in here, what spell was that? Mage armor dissipated. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there.
Well, it's not really like we have a lot of safe places in here.
Oh no! All the crystals broke.
Oh?
I remember Daddy telling me that if it ever happens like this, bad things will happen.
Oh, fantastic. Did he
It
ever?
wasn't that big back then, too. As you look inside, you notice that the large generator, or large, huge container with shattered glass and frozen ice, and huge crystals growing out the panels of the frozen walls. You then see a large gem radiating weird magic, and then you happen to look at these containers, which seem to be also damaged.
Hmm.
Dad said never to bring any of the tools in here that had magic in them. Otherwise, they'd be destroyed.
Oh. I'm basically a tool of magic, guys.
Mira, you
wearing-
sit back here.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back.
I'm gonna keep you company because I'm wearing tools of magic.
I am going to, well, does it look like we can replace them?
You have to get a little bit closer.
Because
Okay.
Mary can summon her frost daggers, because those are the only magical things on her.
Well, I have nothing magical, so I'm just going in.
And then she looks back at Nora and Omek still holding the battery. It's like, that's the thing that they used to put in there.
Can it roll?
I remember him having to carry it and insert it in there, but you'll have to take out the old ones.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay. Well, Mike thinks this is fine.
Dad always hurt his back carrying those things.
Makes sense. Athletics check.
I'll
I
Mike brings
guess.
the battery.
All right, Olmec, as you start to carry the battery in there and such, roll me investigation check.
Okay.
Anyone can roll me investigation check if they wish. Who was in the room?
No.
This place feels foreign. There's crystals everywhere, and they seem to be radiating and such. They have like a small little pulse of energy coursing through them. This large gem up above, and the crystals are growing about on this huge metal contraption. The orbs, these batteries, so forth, contain what seems to be lightnings in bottles, pulsing with a blue liquid. Omek, you think you can lift up the old broken one and possibly replace it?
Can I assist?
You have to drop the girl to assist, otherwise you'll get disadvantage.
So I pick up the old one to pop in the new one.
Alright, as you
Okay,
manage
that's
to
a
do
help.
that. As you pick it up, it just breaks apart in your hands.
Oh! It sucks to see technology.
And then you lift it up and you try your best to insert it, and then all of a sudden you start to see pulse of energy start to flow into it as well. That's it. It seems to be working, but it needs more power.
Oh, we
There
need
was
to go.
another one.
Then she
Guys.
points out in this direction. Is that the other door over there?
It should
Wait.
be, yes.
That wasn't a door over there, though. Was there?
It is now.
Why is it covered in ice?
That's where those things that attacked us came from.
I never see them pop up before.
Perhaps one of the bad things he meant.
Oh no.
Do we need to break off the crystals from these panels? Actually, would I even know the
Break off one of the
terminology?
crystals?
Wait, I'm gonna yell kindly at Tiki. What are the crystals called? Do they have a name?
She tries to think very, very hard. Arcanium Robuxus Inijodus? It was a very weird word, but Dad called them Arcanium crystals.
Oh damn. Okay. They
Ooh.
can't make lightsabers. Okay.
Nice try.
So Omek wants to go get the other battery and bring it in here.
I will keep the child watch.
Since
We'll take the long one.
Since Mira and I are kind of just waiting out in the hallway, I'm gonna just pull out two rations and offer one to Mira. You want some food while we wait?
Thank you.
Snack?
I guess I'll
Um,
just help Olmec with whatever lifting he needs because she's the only one that can help him right now.
I will
This is
gladly
important.
take one of those.
Do I
Thank
see
you.
them sharing the ration?
You look back, and with your dark vision, you just see Nora and Mira just chilling out. As Olmec and Eka, you seem to have put it in properly and sealed it up. It was an easy fix. However, you do notice that on the other side there seems to be another broken one, along with a gauge that says it's at half capacity.
Hmm.
Well, we want to grab the other one from the other room.
All right. So which way are you going? The long way or this way?
We'll go this way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
Okay. And all of a sudden, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Perception +2. Oh. I see nothing.
Don't worry, me and Hypno have specialized.
Woohoo! I got a natural 20, even though I'm not in the room. So I'll see something.
And Mira, you start to feel the ground shake a bit underneath you the moment they put that thing in there.
Oh god, we're gonna go to outer space.
That'd be cool.
No, that would not be cool.
I would be the first elf in.
Have you
That
seen
would get
anime?
me.
I don't think you would be.
I would be a Kenku that finally got her wings.
Like, yeah.
You notice that there was a quick shaking, but then all of a sudden it stopped.
Well, I see no reason not to continue.
Neither does Omek.
Oh dear.
All right,
Uh,
so
Can I just inspect the ground and the walls nearby if there's any new cracks that may have just formed?
roll me roll me investigation check, Nora, and I'll give you the details.
Do you mind if I use my mason tools proficiency?
You may.
And you said investigation, so that would be intelligence.
Yes.
That one.
Not one.
Oh no.
Apparently, you have no idea what that was.
This is a Trask, right?
The ice itself seemed to be frozen on the walls. You can't really tell with the stonework.
These are some really good rations.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, would it be possible for you to just flavor the rest
Oh,
of this
of
sausage to
course.
taste like chicken? Thank you.
If you'd rather, yep.
It's just some variety, you know.
There we go. I cast prestidigitation, and I'm gonna warm up the water that I'm drinking and make it taste like tea.
Alright, so as you guys go back into the other room, Omek and Edga, you can easily tell that over here is the other battery. Was there anything else you guys wanted to check in this room?
I would like to see what's going on over here. More.
What was that thing again? That was the thing to charge it?
Oh,
A battery?
Edga, you may roll me an investigation check over here.
did hear what the little girl said, Tiki said about stuff. Oopsies, I double-clicked that.
There seems to be large buckets of ore of various metals, and it looks like a contraption which heats it, forms it, and shapes it into whatever shape it seems to take upon a certain mold.
Cool.
Over on the other side is a bunch of empty barrels, and you're standing what seems to be where you dump the ore, and then it pops up into that container next to you. Well,
It's
Olmec
going quickly.
goes,
It's going to quickly try to see if she can get this thing to do stuff in with the ore.
you dump the ore in it.
Yes.
All right. You notice that there is a little bit of a flashing light there. And how much ore do you dump into it?
Dump. I try to dump as much as the barrel I can.
All right, so you managed to pick it up just a bit.
Hmm.
And as you are dumping it, Omek, do you pick up the battery?
Yes.
All right, roll me a athletics test.
Athletic.
Yep.
Well,
Wow.
that was easy.
You easily managed to pick it up
Wow.
over your shoulder and carry it and such, as you now have in your inventory unknown battery source. And Eka, do you pull the lever?
Yes.
Right,
Make sure it's not the wrong lever.
you grab the lever, you shake it down, and all of a sudden you start to hear a grinding noise. And all of a sudden, this round cylinder slides open its doors, and then right on the bottom of it, you happen to see a strange metal pipe, fully formed.
Metal pipe of bludgeoning, +4.
Good. Pick it up and look to see what it is.
Pick
You
it up
know something?
as you examine it, and yet it looks as though it is a pure craftsmanship of a cylinder of iron.
I'm gonna pocket it for later.
Oh, my
Gussie?
character would love to see this.
And I will go back to see if Olmec needs help.
Omek's got the thing. No problem. Kind of just holding it in one hand, tossing it up and down, kind of like juggling in one hand with it.
All right.
He makes his way
Um,
back.
Okay, so Eka, you can put in your inventory well-crafted pipe. And right when that happens, all of a sudden you start to hear the same shaking sound happening closer towards you.
Hey guys,
As something
Doesn't matter.
seems to be moving underneath the surface as you turn around, Eka. Omek, you stop and you also start to hear this. Everyone can hear this within this chamber. No one else on the other side notices.
because a bit scared of what's is a bit scared. And she
You notice-
tries to.
You notice that the debris of stone and metal, of scraps, begin to move about.
Oh,
Oh no.
You hear this, Sylvia, but you don't know what the hell is going on.
everything okay in there?
As the mound starts to move up a bit more.
I move away quickly.
I'm
Come
going
on.
to put Tiggy down and slowly walk over.
Alright, so Omek, wait, Edga, do you make a quick dash for it or do you just sneak past it?
Let's see. Dash, I could. If something pops out, I could be toppled over easily.
Alright, so what
I'll
do you
try to
do?
use. Technically, I could use cutting actions to make a dash. Can
Well,
I?
I mean that's mostly for like a combat situation, but you can make a dash regardless. So are you trying
I'll
to
try dash.
Alright, right when you dash, that would be up to 60 feet of your movement.
Let's see.
So right when you get over here, this whole floor collapses,
I may have added a little
Moving
bit.
hole.
and then all of a sudden you start to see these things burrowing out of it.
I'm so. Oh,
I
they're
need everyone to
adorable!
roll me another initiative roll.
Adorable!
They
I'm going to roll
beetles?
twice. 17
Everybody rolls.
and yeah, I'm going with the 17.
I'm a 19.
Sorry guys, 1 second. I was too busy trying to figure out what the heck those were. Advantage for...
Apparently you seem to have activated one of my traps. As these large, rust-colored bugs with huge antennas start to burrow out, and they start to look around.
I have a 7.
Remember, you guys have advantage for your initiatives.
I rolled advantage,
Mira and
so...
Sylvia.
I rolled and it only gave me 1, so...
Oh, just re-roll again.
Yeah, just hit it again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
And when you do, you can click on your number and you can change it to the number that's higher.
Oh, well, I like the first one better.
Yeah, just click on your number and change it manually.
Alright, so, Edgar, you are first. X.
This time.
Allie,
Good.
Yeah,
you can change it manually.
I did, didn't I?
It doesn't show up as that.
Oh,
Hold on.
that's weird.
Hold on, you're 10?
Yeah, that's...
You're
And
good.
I am
I got
17.
you.
There we
Alright,
go.
Edgar. Edgar, it is your turn. As these large bug creatures of rust-colored antennas start to look around, and one of them turns and looks at you.
I take an action to pull out my longbow. And I'll move to my 30 right here.
Alright, you pull out your longbow, and you have line of sight on this one right here.
Okay. Let's see. I'll try to take a shot at that one.
You will not get sneak attack,
Oh,
because you do not have advantage, or you do not have an ally close to it.
let's see if I hit it.
Alright, let me check its AC real quick. That is a hit. Go ahead.
I may have added a little bit too much booze to the cereal.
Why you have booze and cereal?
Why are you drinking and eating cereal?
What? I hope you're having Baileys or something.
Yeah, it's Irish cream liqueur.
Okay,
In your
that at least
cereal?
sort of makes sense. I was a little
Yeah.
concerned there for a minute, bro.
Let's focus here.
I hit it for 7.
Actually, Edgar, do you have dark vision?
But I have my torch.
Yeah, but they're...
My lantern.
Actually, no, this room is lit. This room is somewhat lit. Okay, so yeah, that definitely hits. As you manage to get an arrow to pierce one of its armors, it then quickly pulls out the arrow and starts chewing on the arrowhead. Alright, and that is your turn.
That does not sound good.
Nika, is that your turn?
I didn't have much action. Any action to do left.
You have a bonus
yeah.
action.
I can't do that. I could dash. Dashing is how far?
You can take a dash, dodge, or a hide action with cunning actions. But that's up to you if you want to do it.
I'll try hide to get them off of me.
Alright, roll me a stealth check. But they're not really on you, you're just like taking cover. Alright, so you have a 12. And I have to see their perceptions. Alright, you are hidden from them. Sylvia, it's your go. As you didn't see Edgar and Omek rushing out of the room all of a sudden, she like shoots an arrow, dropping her lantern.
Yeah, man.
The hell did you people do? I'm going to come around to here and use my bow. Since I already dropped off Tiki and the torch.
All right.
I'm going to attack this one.
So dropping Tiki would be a bonus action.
I did it before combat started.
Okay, I'll say that at least. All right, and you are setting your torch aside as well to fire your bow.
Yes.
All right, so torch is on the ground. ahead.
And with advantage because it hasn't moved yet.
That is true. That is true.
Longbow.
But it only works for this once.
Yes. 20.
That is a hit.
Yay. 9 damage.
9 damage as the arrow goes flying forth and hits the other one right on the carapace. And
Chew
now the
on that.
bugs are now alerted of your attention.
I don't care. If it's hostile, it dies.
Almec, it is your turn.
Okay. I'd like to cast the Shillelagh cantrip.
Okay,
My Shillelagh club thing.
pop it up. Alright, that's a bonus action. You now have a movement and a normal action.
Okay. So for my movement action, I'm gonna run up
Oh,
to
wait.
one of them.
Are you casting it in the room?
Oh, I can't cast it in the room then, can I?
Yep, at that point, right when you cast it and such, doesn't work. As you notice the crystal right next to you starts to radiate, and you feel the magic from your shillelagh disappear. And unfortunately, that costs your bonus action.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna run up and claw at it with my claws.
Okay, you can still hit it with your weapon.
Yeah, but I never wrote down how the numbers for that. So
Wait, oh, 1 second, 1 second. Let me take a look.
yeah, I'd
thought
always
we-
assumed I can shillelagh.
Your quarterstaff should be a D6. You have a quarterstaff, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. That's strength. What is your proficiency? That is close range. D6. And this is bludgeoning. D6. All right, there you go.
Okay. Well, I'll whack him with my stick, which doesn't hit.
At that point, you try to swing towards it, and you hear like "tunk." You thought your magic was still on it, but it doesn't work, and it didn't even hit it. And it looks at you and skitters. And it is now its turn as this one looks about. Do you have any metal on you, Omek? Anything in your inventory?
No. I don't think so. I have coins. Would you count coin as metal?
Yes, but it's not going after your coin at the point. Anything large and metallic on you.
No.
All right, so in that
There's a
case,
small knife, but that's
these things are gonna hit. This one is gonna go rushing towards you and make a bite attack, and it tries to snap at you with its mandibles, but you manage to like block it with your shield or your shell. Wait, do you have your shield up?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it blocks it with your wooden shield. And it is now Mira's turn.
Well, I have no idea what's going on. Do I need to roll a perception to see if I overhear the noise or anything?
I would definitely say after you saw Sylvia drop down Tiki and all of a sudden everyone is just rushing in there in a hurry, something is definitely going on.
So if I run through the room, as long as I don't cast anything, nothing is affected, right?
Based upon what you experience with your mage armor, anything that is magic-wise casted or magical item used in this room will be absorbed by the crystals.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of catch up to these guys. Well, is this black thing a hole?
Yes. You can still walk through it.
Can I look into the hole?
Go ahead, roll me a perception check. Unfortunately, your bonus for your
Yeah.
wand does not work in this room.
15.
You look around and see what's going on, and then you look at the hole to see if there's something else coming out there. And you just notice that Edgar and Sylvia have their bows and firing, but you don't notice where Omek is. And you think he hid in the hole.
Is Olmec hiding in the hole, guys?
He's in a hole, all right. A hole filled with shit.
Alright, I believe that is your action.
Yep, I'm good.
It is now the other rust monster's turn. And it's going to take a bite at Omek. Does a 12 hit you, Omek?
No.
It tries to lunge towards you and bite at you, but you seem to be blocking it with your wooden shield. Thankfully, the druid decided to tank this fight. Alright, and that is its turn. Nora, it is your go. You have no idea what's in the other room, so...
I have no idea what's in the other room, but I remember hearing Tiki say that if you have anything magic, it explodes in here. Shit! And I'm gonna have to just dash the long way around.
You also notice that Mirror just ran straight in there.
I didn't blow up, so
Yet.
thanks.
Okay, I'm going to take the time to just take off the two magic weapons that I have and just lay them down on the ground over here.
And those would be...
The Warhammer and the Mace of Smiting.
Alright.
So I don't actually have a weapon on me at this point. I just have the shield and the magic armor.
Alright, so as you pretty much leave down all your magical weapons on the ground, do you still have any armor as such?
I do. And
that
it
will
would-
be
and it
action
would
as
take-
you-
It takes 5 minutes to doff heavy armor.
Do you start to strip and take 5 minutes taking off your armor?
That's a lot of rounds of combat.
Nope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Warhammer and I'm just gonna stick it in the room to see and try and pull it out and see if I get the magic back from it.
Alright, so you pick up the Warhammer again, you walk in, and then you just place it in the room, correct?
Yep, and then just try and stick it in enough to see if it takes the magic, and I pull it back out to see if it still has the magic after if I've pulled it out.
Roll me Arcana check.
$18.
Based on your hypothesis of testing your Warhammer, you notice that the magic starts to fade from it, but when you pull it back, it slightly returns just a bit. So whatever magic goes in this room is null and void.
Oh.
Casting spells will be absorbed by the crystals, which you have seemed to discover. So it feels as though these crystals absorb magic.
So but bringing it back out, it still has some of the magic powers. It's not completely gone.
Yes.
Yep, that is going to be my entire turn because that took a little while.
Yep.
Okay,
So
I'm done.
You You just confirmed a theory of yourself. Eka, it's now your turn.
Let's see. I want to take a shot at this one. And I'm in stealth, so I get sneak attack on it, right?
Yes, you do. You also have Olmec in range.
Yes. So, let's roll my longbow again.
You should have advantage because you're attacking from stealth.
I should roll again then. I should inspire.
That is a 10. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Inspiration.
Alright, roll me one more time.
I do advantage for this time again.
I would say yes, they will re-roll the entire advantage. Alright, that is a 23. That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, I click this. That's a 9. And
That
then I
is-
click.
As you try to focus and get out of the corner to aim, and you go forth and you shoot. As you think you hit it right near in between the plating of its neck and its head, and you start to see it squirm in pain as ichor comes out. It's like a rust-colored ichor splattering all over the place.
And
Alright.
then
You have
so
a
I
movement.
have a
and a
bonus action. Get yourself I go.
Would you like to hide again, or would you like to
Yes.
move?
I'm hiding again right there.
All right, roll me another stealth check. That will be a 7.
Do that.
Unfortunately, that would beat their passives. So you are still in cover, though. I will give you that.
But I'm not stealth, so I don't. So if Olmec moves, then I don't get sneak attack bonus next time if they don't get within range.
Yes. Yeah, you are still able to see this one, though. Sylvia, it is your go.
Yay! Bow time! Let's see, which one? This one! I cast bow! 22.
That is a hit.
And 7 damage.
7 damage. You are hitting this one.
Yes.
All right. At that point, you manage to aim for its face, and you shoot it right into its eye, and it flops over dead, falling into the hole.
No, I wanted the armor.
That was not armor.
Doesn't mean I can't scrap it for armor.
Sure, squad.
All right. Is that the rest of your turn?
Yes,
All right.
because
Olmec,
I'm not getting any closer to those things.
it is your turn.
Okay. Olmec is gonna whack it again with his quarter staff. So it's a 15 hit.
All right. 15 will definitely hit.
3 damages.
All right. As you smack it in the face. It only seems to make it more pissed off. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
You know you can cast Shillelagh again with your bonus action because you're no longer in the room.
I do that.
Mira, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go out of this room. Let's see, how far away can I move? I think 30 feet. Where is that? 30
How
feet.
far do you want to go in?
So like right there. So 5, 10, 15. Okay, and then I'm going to shoot the bug with my firebolt.
Alright, go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
19.
19 will hit!
Yay! Okay, let's see. 9. Fuck.
Well, that's actually pretty good for a fireball.
I know, that's awesome.
So, at the point, you just see this large rust-colored insectoid, like, trying to bite, and you see Omek just, like, smacking with the staff. You then use your focus and you cast Firebolt, and you manage to get it right when it climbs out, just enough for it to get hit in the face. It is bloodied.
Yay!
It is now creature's turn, and its antennas start to look about, and then it notices the chest,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
and it's going to ignore you, and it's going to go for the chest. Omek, you can roll me for attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yep.
Take the chest, hurry.
Here's my shillelagh. 12 does 12 hit.
12 does not hit.
Oh crap.
As it goes forth, and then it starts to, like, dive onto the chest, and it's trying to, like, grab onto it and eat it. It's then going to make a strength test,
Oh.
Oh boy.
as it then grabs it by the handle and start to carry the chest down with it.
Does it invoke another attack of opportunity by passing by me?
Unfortunately, you only have one reaction. And it runs away with the chest.
It what?
We gotta go down the
One-
hole.
And that is the
I
end
thought
of
we put it
combat.
behind the. I thought we put it behind the crate.
We
did.
were, but then people talked, and we didn't have the opportunity to.
I
God
thought
damn
you and
it.
I did.
We wanted to, but like I said, people were talking. We didn't have the opportunity to push it back there.
My loot.
Well,
Apparently,
can't we go down the hole and get it?
would you like to look down the hole?
I will.
Sylvia, you notice that this thing just straight up try to eat it and then run off with it.
I'm going to throw my torch down there. Do I see how far it goes?
It goes down pretty deep.
I don't know feather fall.
Actually, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Fuck!
You notice that it goes down like for about 40, 50 feet, but then you can see other tunnels of where it goes.
God damn it.
I don't even want to know what was in that. I don't.
Nora, do you have the climbing gear? I need to go retrieve my torch.
I'm not
I
there.
meant Edgar.
Also, I would say, Omek, you set the battery back over here and such.
It does have a climber's kit still.
Yes. Can I go down and retrieve my torch?
You do that, you'll probably get lost.
No, I'm not going down. I'm just going down to grab it and come back up.
It's a
Are you
torch.
able to roll me a survival check?
I mean, Edgar has the climber's gear.
Roll me a survival check.
Okay. If it also helps, I can't get lost except for magical means.
You think you can try to find it, but at this case, climbing down, it will definitely get a head start. And whatever was protecting that chest would probably prevent it from getting eaten or some sort. Like it was magically protected.
Okay.
Get the chest later.
Well, I no longer have a torch.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Let's replace that battery and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Just hanging
so-
out at the edge of the room. Still nervous to go in. Something weird is taking away my god's divine magic, and I'm a little intimidated by this.
It decides to give Nora the pipe she got from the machine.
Alright. Omek, do you switch out the battery?
Yes.
Alright. As you start to switch out the battery, everything starts to run up normally again. And then you start to hear the ground shake a little bit more. As the shaking doesn't quite stop.
I'm not entirely worried about it.
Tiki says, I think we're getting power, but I don't know what that is. And I need everyone in this chamber to roll me a perception check.
See with
16.
my eyes?
Can
Guys,
I?
I rolled a 20.
Eka, you remember the shaking sensation, and they're coming around from these holes. Nora, you're panicking. You don't know what's going on. The whole place is gonna blow up.
Can I remove one of these crystals from the panels and just stuff the hole with it?
Holes are pretty big.
I don't think you can take the whole crystal off because it's embedded in the wall.
I mean, I've got a
Yeah,
hatchet.
let's not. Holes!
Can I hack it off?
Unfortunately, right before you do that,
Round 2, motherfucker!
you start to see more of these things coming out of the holes. I need everyone to roll me initiative again, motherfucker.
Oh gosh.
Damn it.
That'll do.
20.
Whoopsie.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Huh. Luckily.
You're separated from us.
Mirror, you're in the
Oh,
chamber.
I'm technically in the chamber. Great. I got 1, but that doesn't make me wild mage, which is good.
So, yeah. Tiki starts to panic as these large rustic creatures come out of these holes. Apparently, activating the generator has also triggered the nest from underneath the section to activate and awaken them.
Hold on. I'm gonna text Hypno something.
I would definitely say this will probably be a long battle again, depending upon how. I think we could get this done in 30 minutes. It might take a little longer. Depends upon if you guys want to add a little bit extra hours to this, or otherwise we can call it a night here and wait until next week.
Are you still considered essential?
I am
am-
considered essential.
I think we pause it for right now.
Darn.
Then.
I'm
'Cause
sorry.
I also have to. I also
It's
have to
okay.
wake up at. I still have work still because I work at home.
Ah.
All right. Will our heroes survive what seems to be the uproar of a rust nest underneath this unique.
How much loot will Eka get?
Now,
Says you. That's my loot. I found it.
now
I
is
got to-
next week an off week for us, or
No.
Next week is our 9th session, and the week after that is
Okay.
our.
I just wanted to make
Unless-
sure.
unless you want to make it as such.
Oh no,
But-
that's fine.
But I would like to say thank you all so much for playing. I look forward to you guys see for next week or so. Until then, tune in next time.
Dun 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 dun. Have a good night, guys.
Such abominations.
Have a good night.